Hello everyone. Today in this video tutorial I will be introducing to a new humidity and temperature sensor that's at HCPA-5V-U3. Now to gain more knowledge about this sensor, what we're gonna do is to roll upon the website that is controleverything.com, and here let's search this sensor and let's see what we got it. It says that it's a humidity and temperature sensor plus minus 2% RH plus minus 0.3 degrees Celsius I2C Mini Module. It's a very high accuracy, as you can see. Precision is very good, and there are a lot more features as you can see on my screen. You can also purchase the sensor from here. Furthermore, I will be interfacing the humidity and temperature sensor at CPA-5V-U3 with an Arduino Nano, and for that I will be requiring an Arduino Code. So let's have a look over the resource tab, and Arduino Code sample is here. You can download the Arduino Code sample as a zip file from here, and you can also have the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections. We need to set up a proper mechanism to have a look over the working and the interfacing of this particular sensor. Let's have it. Now for the hardware setup, first of all the requirement is of an Arduino Nano, which you are able to see on my screen, and here comes an I2C Shield. It's available on the website controleverything.com, and the reason we are using is to make connections with other I2C devices and a lot easier. So gently place the part Arduino Nano over the I2C Shield and make this connection. The next connection we need is the next type we need is our sensor, that is humidity and temperature sensor HCPA-5V-U3. Now this here is a connecting cable. Now make a connection among the sensor and the cable and make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same goes for I2C Shield. The last part is to power up the Arduino Nano, and for that we require a mini USB cable just like this, and gently insert it over the power jack, and then we are done. Now what do we require is to have a look over the code so that we can interface it with the sensor. Let's have it. First of all, in the interfacing part we require to locate the code, that's the Arduino code, and for that github.com is the preferred link, and here we have to search for the repository that is Control Everything Community, which you are able to see on my screen, and let's get over it. And here search for the sensor that is HCPA-5V-U3, and let's see what we got here, and it's the Arduino code. Let's have a look over the instructions we need to pursue first. As you can see, we have to download and install Arduino software IDE on the local machine, and the steps are provided on this very link, arduino.cc. Let's open up this link so that we can familiarize ourselves with the relevant information regarding the installation. You can download the Arduino software from this very link. You can use it on Windows, Mac and Linux. It's your choice. Now do all the installation purposes relevantly, and then get back to the code. As you can notice, it's IN extension file. It's a .in extension file. Now in the code, you can see that we have included wire.h library, and we have defined the address of the sensor, that is 0x28. Then in the void setup function, we have initialized I2C communication as master, along with initialization of serial communication with the baud rate equal to 9600. Then in the writing section, we have to send start command, that is 0x80. It's the general command, as you can see in the void loop function. Then we are requesting 4 bytes of data and reading the 4 same bytes, and it's a general read, as you can also notice. It's a humidity and temperature data. After that, we have the conversion of the data, which is very relevant and depends upon the information provided in the datasheet for HCPA-5V-U3. At the very end of our code, we have to display the output on the serial monitor, which you can see is relative humidity in percentage RH along with the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. So this is a very simple and generalized code, as you can see. Now what we want to do is to show the working of this code along with the sensor and the Arduino Nano. Let's see it where it goes. Now for the working environment, first of all the required thing is to copy this entire code of the Arduino, then open up the Arduino terminal, and in this terminal what we gonna do is to paste the entire code, then save it, and the name is HCPA-5V, as you can see on my screen, 5V and U3. That's correct, and then verify and compile the code, as you can notice on my screen. And after that it's done compiling, we have to upload the code. The code is being uploaded. It's done. Now what we're gonna do is to show the output on the serial monitor, and let's see what we got. You see that we have the relative humidity in percentage RH along with the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. Now what we're gonna do is to blow some air over the sensor, and let's see what changes are there. And when I do that, you can notice the relative humidity and the temperature changes. So this is how it changes. Now when I again do that, you can notice there is again change. Yeah, that's correct. In relative humidity in percentage RH along with the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. So this is how the sensor responds, and let's see how what are the applications and the benefits of this particular sensor, HCPA-5V-U3. Let's see what it got. HCPA-5V-U3 offers the most advanced and cost-effective humidity and temperature sensing solution for virtually any type of applications. Capacitive polymer sensor chip developed and fabricated in-house and CMOS integrated circuit with EEPROM are integrated into one embedded system in a reflow solder-able SFD package. These features make it very useful for a lot of applications such as energy saving, HVAC control, automobile and transportation, process control and instrumentations, and mass quantity application. This sensor can be purchased from this very site, that is controleverything.com, and you can have the code from the resource tab, and after that you can download the code as required. You can also have the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. In the end, I would just like to make it clear for any part, if there is any further query, you can reach us on controleverything.com and post your comments on the community page. For blogs and articles, you can have a look upon instructables.com. And to subscribe more video tutorials, you can have a look over our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good one yourself. Thanks a lot for watching.